Welcome to episode 15 of the second series of My Vain Let's Play. Today we continue our exploits exploring Loon Lake. But before we get stuck in, here's a 60-second roundup of what happened last time. Last episode I kicked things off at what will be our new primary home, Cherry Hill Air Park, placing a UC to claim it as my own. But, with our new main base decided, I had some bits to do, like going back to our outpost cabin at Parsons Knob Campgrounds. I was eager to get all of the wonderful stuff I'd looted and left in the pickup truck and RV back to Cherry Hill Air Park, so I tried, and failed, to create and drive a train back to base. Needless to say though, I persisted, got the pickup truck home without issue. I wish I could say the same for the RV, which apparently can't drive over ramps all that well. After getting the RV unstuck, I drove it into the airfield, hopped into a pickup truck, and drove away, venturing into Loon Lake to see what we could find. Having stopped at and looted Loon Lake Market, not finding anything overly useful, I drove off and parked up at a rather picturesque A-frame. And that is where we pick up from today. Here we are, episode 15. Done that thing. I've done that thing. I should really have learnt this by now, shouldn't I? Done that thing where I ended the episode sat on a chair, and it never goes well when you load back up. Pleased, however, to report that the sound of waterfalls. Sound of waterfalls has returned to my game. Thank goodness. Now we can appreciate them properly. As a stag just goes running away from me. Nice. And the sound suppression from inside is pretty good as well. I do like this as a little location. But it won't be a base. It might just be a little location that we might just mark as a it's on its own island, which I mean is pretty cool. We'll call this one. Oh, I always forget. I can't use capitals. I'm one of those people who likes to use capitals. We'll call this one Nice House. And we'll give it a... I'd love to say we'd give it a house look, but... There we go. Give it a farmy look, maybe. I don't know. Warehouse. It's kind of got house in the title, hasn't it? Right, we are near Loon Lake. And I think we've got some exploring to go and do. We've done Loon Lake Market, that's where we came in from. Catamount Camp Supplies is a place that we obviously need to, well, I mean, yeah. There's a lot around here, isn't there, that we need to have a look at. We've got Horsehead Point, centre of Loon Lake. Quite realised we'd discovered some of these locations, but there you go. And Charm is, of course, as she always is, seemingly, elated, a little bit drowsy, could do with a quick nap. Maybe we should go for a quick afternoon nap. We can have a quick lie down. Won't create a spawn point. A nap for an hour. And then we go. Okay, cool. All groggy-eyed. Lovely. Right, we've yeah, we did a lot of the sort of looting, so we're good to go. However, very envious of the fact that a canoe is up on the ceiling still. Still kind of want to take that. I appreciate now that it is getting on for sort of later on in the afternoon. Just going to have a quick check in case that's locked. Okay. Do a little bit of lockpicking. Just want to see, check condition, check engine parts. See if there's any key, which there isn't. Relatively decent-ish condition. A little bit dirty on the oil front. Okay. All right. Thank you for your comments as well. Really enjoyed reading through the comments. The idea from WarDaddy395 of not just filling my glove box of useful, nice-smelling things, but actually maybe some useful stuff too. Realised must have been born in a barn. Didn't close the door on my way out. Absolutely rude. So yeah, the idea of some towels. I love the oh crap stuff. Extra cell phone, batteries, spare magazines in terms of ammo. All makes sense. I like it. I've just got in the wrong pickup truck. There we go. We're getting the right one. And look, I'm driving first-person view. Also interested to read what you've said, CatMC5572, around apple seeds and apple trees. I'm pleased to read that they're a little bit hardy. There's been some mixed reports. About how hardy the trees are. But given the amount of space we have got around our runway back at home, that would be rude not to try and maybe have an orchard of our own. Mr. Diesel Guy, my issue potentially being generator in the pickup causing the problem towing. Great shout. Maybe that's something that I need to check. Another thing from N3YLB. Towing, always check and disengage the parking brake after hitching. It's a great point. Oh, hello, combat pack. Oh, well, we'll just give you a little nudge, my friend. Got to make the most of this, haven't we, really? The ability to quite easily and simply kill our zombie friends with vehicles, because I'm not convinced that that's going to be in forever. And we'll take your boots as well. That combat pack is in pretty awful condition, but maybe we can do some repairs later on. I just realised completely gone the wrong way, haven't I? But we'll get back towards Loon Lake now. Really do appreciate all of the comments. Won't necessarily get to reading them all here, and I also appreciate I am pretty far behind on sort of doing so. So my apologies, folks. My apologies that I'm a little bit behind on replying to comments. Loki, you found the POI that we've just left, that lovely A-frame last night. And I think it's a solid shout, isn't it, for a base location, really? Yeah, and you're right about Water Tower being a bit of a hike, maybe fishing spots too. Haven't tried fishing there, to be fair. But yeah, I quite like that location. I think it's quite a nice location. We found ourselves back at the edge of the map. Pretty impressive. There we go. But yes, the A-frames are a little bit compact, I think, for some. They are a little bit compact. Now, we have got a partially barricaded house here, so it feels like it's slightly rude to not pop in and have a look. Today we are going to be doing some more exploration around Loon Lake. I'm not intending... Hang on, let me just check and make sure that there is nothing in the truck bed. Yes, I'm not really intending on going home this episode, so I'm hoping that this will be an exploration episode, which would be good. And have I managed to find the one house that we've been in before? Yes. Yes, I have. What a skill. Yes. Could you imagine? This is why I need to go back to doing the... Oh, hello. Printers outside. I need to go back. Yeah, we've searched this place. To putting the bins over the driveway of places that we've been. Sensible. Sensible. Let's do that. Let's move the bin back over. I will be able to drive around it, I'm sure. Looking at the zombies that are nearby, though, and I'm sort of thinking, nope, don't fancy that. So let's hop back in the car. Appreciate it is going to get dark. We will find somewhere else, though. Have a rest. Thank you, Tarsis, as well, for your comments. Really appreciate all of the advice around towing after the debacle that was the last episode. I'll hold my hands up and say that, yes, that the towing didn't go exceptionally smoothly, or as smoothly as we had hoped. But we live, and I sometimes learn. Can't always promise to learn. But yeah, some vehicles towing better than others. Which, yeah, a little bit of jiggery-pokery, I think, required in future to ensure that I've got the train the right way around. I was also... I mean, look, you never know what's going to come up in one of these episodes, do you? We were talking about toilets around... No, not toilets around carpet. Carpet around toilets. Thank you for your comments relating to carpet around toilets. I appreciated when I was watching the episode back just how, yeah, just how intrigued I became. It just caught me off guard, I think. I haven't seen it for a very long time. Not something we see in the UK. But I was pleased to see both Tarsis and Angel calling out the fact that they're fairly common. So there you go. Yeah, one of those things. Absolutely. And the last comment I'll refer to for this episode, before we get into the house and get to sleep, is from Das Burgermeister, who is calling me out for the fact that I have still not done my apocalypse admin. Leave me alone! It will be done. One day we'll do it. Hello. I'm going to let you go. There you go. It will be done. One day I'll do it. But, you know, we need to get some containers built. We need to get back home. We need to do exploration before we go home. Methodical in ways. But absolutely, the apocalypse admin will one day be done. Let's see if we can find anything useful here. Can't believe how early it gets dark during these sort of... Are we into winter now? November? I think November for me is winter. Certainly wintry. Yeah, it just gets dark, doesn't it? Rapidly, quickly. Flashlight at the ready at all times, it would seem. Also slightly concerned about the amount of zombies that I can hear with their footsteps. So let's pop the blinds down whilst we're doing a quick search, and then we might have to pop outside just to do a little bit of clearing to make sure that we're somewhat comfortable with where we are resting for the night. Take the antidepressants and the bandage. Charm is always elated. I'd love to be able to tell you why Charm is always elated. Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything there that says why. No, you know, because Nomad's not going to have any impact. Do a lot of looting and scavenging, so whether that comes into it... Oh my goodness, hello! Why are you going up there, pal? Thank you. Seriously. Climb on my house. Have a quick check. Oh, we've got a sprinter. Is the sprinter coming after me? Apparently not. Trunk. We're all locked, so let's quickly... There we go. Do that. Watering can. Don't think we need to take the watering can. Okay. Right, I think this will do. As I turn off a building fuse box. If you haven't all seen already, the video that I posted most recently on the Wednesday just gone, it was a locations video, but I didn't don my estate agent uniform this time. Took the role of tourism board. In essence, yeah, I acted as if I was a travel agent, I suppose, is what I'd call them over here in the UK. Don't know if that is the same translation of what that job role is across the pond or where you guys are. But yes, in essence, as I take some drink, we explored some of the locations in Loon Lake that you should absolutely have a visit of. So if you haven't seen that already, please do go and take a look at that when you're finished over here. Also some exciting stuff coming. And all I'm going to say is on Wednesday, this fuse box reminded me of what's coming out on Wednesday. A little bit ambitious. Little bit ambitious. We will see. Okay. Right. First person. can do this. I can remember. Left to Loon Lake. That's where we're going. I thought I went to sleep, by the way. Did I not go to sleep? I went to sleep for 12 hours, unless I didn't type in 12. Okay, well, we're elated. We're slightly thirsty. We've had a tasty meal. We're out and about. Very confused about what happened to the sleeping thing. But here we are. Water tower over there. Four versus zombie. Who's going to win the fight? Oh, down to one. Oh, gosh, the zombie won the fight. Bit disappointing. Wasn't what I was expecting to happen. And what we will do... We'll come and have a little... Appreciate your work, Mr. Zombie. Appreciating your work. I will absolutely do some butchering and some gutting. Why not? Slightly concerned about the condition of our tomahawk. Oh. Okay. Thank you very much. Seriously, how rude. Outrageous coming out here. Lightly thirsty. Elated. We're not tired. Peckish. It's like we had the conditions as if we'd slept. Oh gosh, another military zombie. It's like we didn't sleep. We'll take the combat pack. Thank you very much. Okay. Right, we're going to turn this ship around. And we're going to go the other direction. Gosh, it gets busy around here, doesn't it? That's where we came from. Left is where we want to go. Loon Lake bound. Loon Lake bound. Another house. That's quite a large house, isn't it, as well? Okay. DeadZedje. Yes, the camp supply shop. We came to the camp supply shop, and there wasn't an awful lot there, which saddened me quite a lot. We're going to go left, and we're going to head in towards Loon Lake proper. We like more A-frame houses. Do love the A-frames. I should probably stop admiring them so much whilst I'm driving. A few vehicles parked next to them as well, which is good. Then we can go. This is going to take me to a boat ramp. I'd imagine it probably is. Yes. Isn't overly useful yet. However, what we will do whilst we're here is there are some boat-related containers. Let's leave the engine on. Make a quickish getaway if needs be. And let's just do a little bit of looting of these containers and see if we can find anything exciting. Oh, plastic tub. Yes, please. The portable air tank. And a rebreather. We will absolutely take. And, okay. It must be cold. It's -1 degrees. Because the lake has just decided to freeze over. Okay. That means that any of the drink that I've got on me is also going to start freezing. Right. Air tanks. I can't take all of the air tanks. Not at once, anyway. But air tanks are useful. We might be able to do some scuba diving at some point in time. I'll probably only take a couple. A couple is probably fine. Probably don't need more than that. So let's... I mean, we'll take that because we can always... Yes. Sledgehammer. Don't need to be carrying that on us at all times. Nor do we need that. Nor do we need that. Okay. At this moment you realise that you've still got a lot of the loot that you took from the cabin. Don't say it. I know. I know. I hear you. I hear you. Maybe my looting habits are catching up on me and the fact that I've still not done my apocalypse admin. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair challenge. Yep, I hear you. I hear you. I don't like it, but I hear you. Yeah, I do. Okay, right, we've got another rebreather. We'll take the night crawlers. Life preserver. Absolute travesty that is a placeholder asset. I accept it. We're early access. Maybe my priorities are wrong. Soldering iron. Odd place to find it. We'll take it. Life ring. Look. That is coming with us. That is how we make a house a home. It's stuff like that. Absolutely stuff like that. Cast iron pan will keep on us. Iron arrow. They can go. Lone Star can go. We don't need 2 fishing rods. Okay, I accept maybe I've got a bit of a problem. Raw pork. Okay. Star's coming out. It's lovely. Okay. That's a productive little stop off. Now, what's in that direction? No, thank you, officer. Let's have a little tootle down there. Oh, of course. Do we fancy some swinging? Not a question I'll ask everybody, but do we fancy doing some swinging? I mean, it'd be rude not to pop in and have a quick look whilst we're here. Oh, you're going to, yeah, do that. Probably start being a little bit more mindful about my engine parts and my car components, but say that and then I continue to hit them. It's a problem. I am thirsty. Odds on all of this stuff suddenly being frozen. Not yet. That is. Yeah, that is. Okay. Well, at least the canteen is working, or the insulated flask is working. There we go. We're hydrated. Now, I'm going to be honest. Whoa. What was that noise? Oh, it's you. Oh, it's both of you. Come on now, people. Oh, what are you two doing? Yes. Yes, we won't comment. I should probably be taking scissors, given they're an ingredient for lockpicks. Good to know we've got a workbench here. I wonder, have I got any nails on me? If I've got nails on me... I haven't. That's a shame. That could have worked quite nicely, couldn't it? Keys, there we go. I've already got a generator, though, which is going to have fuel in it. Yes, it's got some fuel in it. Okay. And some plastic tubs. Gosh, it is snowy. It feels like winter might just have arrived. Hop inside here. And this is really what we want, isn't it? We want some golf clubs. Golf clubs and an opportunity to do a little bit of lockpicking. We will take golf visor, still a placeholder. As soon as this stuff isn't placeholder, charm is going to be looking fantastic. Not that bothered about golf tee. Does sort of feel like we should take a golf bag. You know, make a house a home. Golf club. Yes, please. There we go. Okay, well, We'll take a golf ball. Fine, we'll take a tee as well. Fine. Good spot to come for TVs. Need to remember that. Okay, I'm going to add one to quick use, just because I'm kind of intrigued. Golf bag, we'll put in there. And then all of this stuff. Go in there. Now, we'll have a quick little poke around these sheds to see if there's anything different. Gosh, it's quite busy. Utility vehicles, which might be good for their internals at some point. We don't really need them now. Obviously, presumably placeholders until we've got actual golf carts in the game. Right. First person. Remember first person. Very snowy. That is the end. That's as far as this goes. Drive out of here. And then head right. The funny thing is that whilst I've done a locations video, my ability to compute what is where is pretty poor. So I'm not driving around thinking, this is where this is going to be. My map knowledge of the new area is not there yet. Oh, gas station. You see, I'm still going to get surprised. The joys of my brain being what it is. Gas station, and is that the gun? Yes, I think it is. Yes, okay. Hello. Sorry, you... Very confused. I assume this is all working because of the generator. Yeah, there's a generator on the roof. Marvellous. Well, whilst we're here, it'd be rude not to. Well, let's do a couple of things. This is going to shock and awe you, potentially, because it's semblance of future planning. First of all, that's awful parking at the pumps. Let's maybe give ourselves a chance to get there. And let's... Okay, well, I don't want you to smash and make lots of noise. The door is locked, which means I've got to lockpick my way to a zombie that's then going to try and kill me. Okay. Wow. The tomahawk is an effective weapon. Okay, hello. Gosh, off with your head. Off with your head! Okay, well, this is already shaping up to be a pretty convenient little location to come and hit, isn't it, really? Okay, if I can remember how to lockpick again, that'd be great. There we go. A couple of propane tanks. We will take those, absolutely. Public phone. Okay, right. Shall we do some gas filling up? Apparently I can fill from gas tank here. Quite long hoses on these gas pumps. Brilliant. Connected to junction. Alright, fine. You know what? I'll buy it. I know what's going to happen here, isn't it? Going to have to unwire that. And I'm going to have to wire it into the building. Have we got any sockets on the wall for me to plug this into? Well, I mean, this is just cruel at this point. Let's ignore for now. Just ignore the fact that I have, in essence, just plugged a gas pump in to a plug socket. We don't. The detail doesn't really matter. And then let's refill. I mean, we're only going to get 12% out of this. I have got a little bit of a plan, though. Of maybe what else? Why is nothing coming out now? Is it because... Is it because I'm filling it from the other one? Maybe I need to park closer to this one, which is fair enough. When they're fully modular, this will be easier. I'll tell myself. Refill. There we go. We did the thing. Now, the thing that will surprise you in terms of my thinking here, oops, as I just needlessly break down a fence, which could have had useful resources. Ouch! Oh, okay. That really does. We do sort of need a resolution for the having them walk into us and me being able to kill them. He's a bit busy. But I wanted the bulletproof vest. We'll take the bulletproof vest. Peek. Okay, yeah, it is getting a little bit busy, which isn't really what we wanted. What I was thinking was I could get into these vehicles, because I also saw a police car as well, and then potentially fill these up. I mean, this again has got 94%, so it's not... We hotwired it. Absolutely nailed that. Do with working mirrors in this example. Okay, yeah. Okay, hello. Yep. Yep, sorry, mate. Okay, there's a window. Ow. Ow. God, this does sound awful, this box truck, doesn't it? That's not a dig at the sound. That's just a dig at whoever's made these box trucks in the sense of that is what they sound like. Where's my fuel tank? You just there we go. Try and do a good thing, and it makes it hard for you to do so. There we go. Now, the thinking behind this is that then... Hello. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I did just do that. I did just kill quite a lot of them. Is that then, next time we come here, we will already have some fueled up vehicles, which are either good for us to drive if needed, or have at least got fuel. So then we can use the fuel to get the generator back on, whatever. I think it's good practice to make sure that we've got fueled vehicles dotted around the map where possible, especially on new maps where we're maybe not quite as au fait with the map regions. Just do a little bit of looting though whilst we're here, see if there's anything good. Got a working microwave, of course, though, so all of my frozen water bottles can go in there. Now, I'm assuming that if I put a soda bottle in there, it'll be fine. I do have trust issues with the game, though, so turn it on and run away. If I put a soda can in my microwave at home, I mean, I wouldn't want to know. Wouldn't want to know. Sweatpants? Yeah, we'll take sweatpants. They can be for Charm's lazy days at home. You know, 'cause we do so many of those. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's turn that off. That would have been quite funny if that was the moment at which it would have decided to have... There we go. Okay, we've had a drink. There are soda cans in there if we need them. Yeah, and we've handled the threat, I think, fairly well here. There's a car battery there, which is in good condition, which just sort of feels like that's the sort of thing we have to take. Let's. Okay. Either this is a lot shorter than I thought it was. Maybe we've got a pitching wedge. Could be. I'm having an energy crash. And I'm over encumbered. No, I know I'm going to be over encumbered. It's not just going to have been the battery, is it? It's going to be the fact that my combat pack broke. Keeps on happening. Right, there we go. Car batteries in there as well. Okay, there is quite a few of them, which we are getting a little bit surrounded. So let's just potentially get into a car and a car that we don't care about and do something with that. Right, that alarm wanted to go off. It's rude. Okay, you look like you're going to be fast. No, you're not fast. Okay, right. Gosh, it's getting a little bit intense, isn't it? A little stop off for a little bit of gas before we get to the gun store, and I'm sweating a little bit. Right on the cusp of what I think charm would be relatively, you know, we're almost at the drive away stage, but if we can use the vehicles that we've got here to take care of the threat without damaging our own vehicle, and that sort of feels like a sensible thing to do. And then we can fuel up as well, fuel up the other vehicles. Right, what food have we got here though? Because there might be some canned goods, which should be good. He says, and every box that I check is empty. Nice. Makes me a little bit concerned because I can hear all of the footsteps of those zombies, which I sort of dropped momentarily to go and get a vehicle, and then I've done what I do, which is get distracted. Vegetable soup, we'll take that. Canned tuna, useful. Okay. Throwing magazine, we will absolutely have. Need to get a little bit better at dismantling these things, even if it's just for the sake of doing my dismantling skill up. Okay. Don't want to go out that door now, to be honest with you. Feels like a poor choice if I was to. We've got through virtually the night. Police car is locked. Don't want to get into the back of it. A very sad time. No key in the ignition. Shock. Let's hotwire. Or at least try to hotwire. 40% in the tank for this one. Another military zombie, which we... Oh gosh. Oh, hit the wrong button. Here we go. Gosh. Okay. Are we okay? That was not the time to hit the wrong button. I was trying desperately to hit one to get my tomahawk out. Okay. Get rid of the crowd. Thin the crowd out a little bit. Oh, I got a little bit too close for comfort for me. Not the time to miss-hit a button, really. Not that there's ever the time to miss-hit a button. Figure out if that was a helmet or not. Right. Yeah, golf club back out. No. Just a lady in a suit. Okay. Right, well, we don't need the flashlight anymore. We can check zombies afterwards. Let's just check the trunk. Nothing in the trunk. Never been that lucky with sort of police cars and the loot that we can find in them. Yeah, I am slightly concerned at the numbers that we're getting here, but this is what these vehicles can be good for, right? We don't care really about how good the vehicles are at the end of it. They're just going to hold gas. Police cars always a handy vehicle type to have because of their sirens. They might be able to create a distraction for us as well. Okay. Right, let's fill the tank. I think if we fill this one, we'll have enough. Not much point in doing the news van. We'll have a couple of full tanks here then. Both at 100%. So now, even if something goes wrong... Oh. Oh. What did I say? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Well, you're definitely just going to be a leave it vehicle. We've obviously taken quite a lot of damage with the zombies we've been killing with it. Okay. Right, let's just pop you here. Maybe at the back of this one. Cool. Right. We've got 2 gas tanks, which are in essence full there. Have I got a relevant map marker that I can put? Not convinced. Call it gas. Okay. Nope. Put the gun away. We don't need that. And let's just hop up the ladder. Get rid... Well, turn the generator off. Preserve that as much as we can. Wow, I mean, that's got 164 litres in it, so that should be absolutely fine. Oh my god. Ow. Flipping ladders. I knew they'd be trouble for me. Moderately sprained ankle. Okay, that's going down by itself. Good. However, not that keen on the idea of fighting on it. I appreciate I said that and then I fought with it, but get back into this. Don't really want to use this as a zombie battering wagon, given the impact that we've just seen that's had on the police car. But what we do want to do... Oh. What we do want to do is get in there. Another... Okay. We have to take these guys out first, I think. I think we're going to have to take... We're either going to have to take them all out en masse, or I'm going to have to do something else. Okay, right. Stay with me. I know this is a mental idea. Go on, be attracted to that. They're not being attracted to the siren, are they? Oh, God. There's an annoying amount of them, isn't there? Like, there's too many for me just to ignore. By the way, this looks like a great spot for foraging. Too many to just ignore. Too many to just sort of try and take out one by one with Charm's risk appetite. I think we're just going to have to go for it, you know. Go for it and accept. But if they're not going to be attracted, or maybe they have been attracted, that or they've despawned, I'm not entirely sure which one. Either way, we will take it. Strong gate. Get in. Okay. We are in. We have made it. Of course, they can still climb. Okay, we've got sprinters incoming, haven't we? Okay. 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 Nice. Combat pack. Okay. The siren might be messing me up a little bit, if anything, right now. Okay. How are we doing? Oh my god, there's more sprinters coming in. Park ourselves around here. Park ourselves around here. We're at Meacham's guns and more. Balls. Balls, balls, balls. Right, okay. Siren's going off. Feels like they're sort of being convinced somehow to come over to us. We are drowsy again. Okay. It's a motorcycle. Let's get into the gun place, I think. Okay. Good couple of crates. Really do with another tomahawk. That would be great news. Barbed wire. Yeah, we'll take that. We're in. Military medical kit. Open that up. Compression bandage. Okay. Explosive blocks. We'll take that. Oh gosh. There we go, we got him. Nothing! Just so rude, isn't it? So rude. Hey. Nice, P9 magazine. Right, okay. Now, as I'm carrying away in this container, I think that is probably a good spot to finish the episode. We've still got containers to loot. We've got zombies closing in. And we've got a gun store to loot as well. I'm going to hide. I'm a little bit concerned. Have we bitten off more than we can chew? Let me know. The police car felt like a good idea at the time. However, it seems to be causing me more problems than it's worth. Where do we go from here? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like the video and subscribe. You'll catch me on Wednesday with another Vane upload. And as I say, I gave you a little bit of a hint as to what that may well be. And then on Monday, for episode 16 of my Let's Play. I'll catch you later.